first question is actually kind of a question for Migas Klimas. During the episode, he said, I would like to know from Teofimo, where did the beginning of his personal animosity start from him and Loma? And then he wound up kind of answering his own question and said he believes it's jealousy, which is worse than fear. He says, what do you think of Igas's comments and question?
But why is he speaking for Loma? But let me get to it. I guess, look, it's not jealousy. I have nothing against the man in that aspect. He's trying to be great just as much as I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to be great. So it's like, I don't have no jealousy over that. I don't wish no man, when they're in the spotlight, let them enjoy it, let them have it. I've never been the type to hate on someone or be jealous. But moving forward, I have my reasons, and I've seen the way Vasily Lomachenko may carry himself outside of the sport. And I got to witness that personally due to the fact that me as well as a professional athlete, I'm able to see behind the scenes. And I just never liked it. I don't like the way things have been carried upon with him and how he approaches things. That's why, I think that come October 17th, I can't wait to put hands on this man. I'm sorry, Bob. I know that's your guy, but he ain't going to be your guy after this.
Teo, you got a lot of fighters who think highly of you, but they're picking Lomachenko and they talk experience. What makes this fight different than a Floyd Canelo or when Fernando Vargas fought Felix Trinidad? What makes it to where the young guy's going to come out on top this time?
I look at it, man. I understand that experience plays a big role and a big key. I understand. I definitely understand that and the amount of years and everything. But the same thing they said with Richard Coleman. He had more years than me in the pro game, and he's well more experienced than people may say I am. So thing is that, and look what happened. I think I'm different, man. I truly believe I am built different, and I'm different on many aspects. I think that I'm one of those fighters that it's just going to be one of those that what can't Teofimo do? What can I not do? And that's what I'm very happy about. The fact that you guys have only seen me for 3.5 years. Some only have gotten to look into Teofimo now, maybe a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And the fact that you guys still haven't seen anything yet, and I'm learning as I'm continuing to do what I do. I learn something new each and every day. But the fact that, you haven't seen anything yet of Teofimo. Only people see me as a power puncher, and I have power in both hands. This one puts you out cold. This one, stuns you real down, puts you down real good. So I'm very happy, man. I'm just thankful. But the thing is that my ring IQ is different, man. And I think that's what's going to play the big role come October 17th.
It's the worst mistake he's ever made because Mark Breland's the only person in his team that's actually was a boxer and actually was a world champion. It was the only person that didn't care about money and fame. Someone who actually was acting from an emotional point. Someone who understands what I feel like someone was thinking about his health and did the right thing, in my opinion, throwing the towel in because it could have got seriously hurt. He was getting hit with punches that wasn't knocking him out, that was concussing him. But Mark Breland knows what it's like because Mark Breland's been in the same position Wilder was in. He'd been in the same position. So he knows he's someone that cares about the athlete and the boxing side of things, not just bomb squad nonsense. You don't care about that. You see, he's the only one in the team. You don't see him running around and shouting and screaming. He's just a little quiet guy. Does his job. He's the only person that really cares about the entire world. The entire world is an idiot. He clearly can't see that. So.
Yes, Bob. I was just wondering if you could elaborate on the 250 people being allowed to the fight. Are they all fans? Are tickets available? How will this go?
There are no tickets available. Most of the people who will be admitted under strict protocols will be the so-called first responders. We're looking to reward those people in Nevada who worked in the hospitals, taking care of the COVID patients. There will be some additional seats among the 250 given to the fight camps so they could invite people who were near and dear to them, which wouldn't have been allowed under the way the old protocol was. But there will be no sales of any tickets, no high rollers, none of that stuff. And I think Evan will clarify, maybe some of those seats will be available to the media. But all under very, very strict monitoring protocols, which Brad Jacobs will be distributing to everybody who wants to attend the fight.
You were part or are part of Sergey Derevianchenko's team. He unfortunately came up a little short by decision against Jamal Charlo in one of the two main events. What did you make of Sergey's performance, and was it just a case of Jamal being a little too good on the night?
I think Jamal was a little too good, and he was also a little too big. He was huge at middleweight, and I thought also a tremendous performance from Jamal Charlo, the best performance I've seen of his career. But I thought Sergey fought an incredibly competitive fight. I thought he lost 7 rounds to 5, in that area. But I think there were some close rounds, and he certainly looked like he was getting badly beaten up. I mean, he took a lot of punishment, but what a tremendous chin, what a tremendous heart. And I thought also, I think he took a lot of rounds. I think he fought a very, very good fight that just came a little bit short.
And do you believe that Jamal Charlo's victory over Sergey was far clearer than those scored by the judges, at least, over Danny Jacobs and Triple G?
I thought it was the only fight of those 3 fights that I don't think you really could have argued that Sergey won. I mean, Charlo won the fight. I mean, it was a good fight. It was probably the best fight I've seen since quarantine, but he didn't win, Sergey. He fought a terrific fight. He showed grit, heart, skill, everything. I mean, that fight was a brawl at a very high skill level. I was impressed by both men. I was impressed by Jamal Charlo. I thought he put it together more than he has in any other fight of his career, and I thought as good as he looked, his brother looked even better.
What's next for Jamal before we move on to his brother? Great victory over Sergey. Is it going to be a Triple G or a Canelo, or will politics stop that taking place?
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, who knows where politics take us in the next year? Who knows where people are spending money? But I think it's going to be, he's clearly at the top of the middleweight division, and I think it's going to be very difficult to step back and do just regular guys, because I don't think it's going to interest a lot of people. He clearly is the superior talent at 60, and you want him to fight one of the top guys.